welcome to Open the Gate. This week, my dear guest is a very surprising one, the excellent and glamorous Christine Mingo. Hello, Christine.
How are you, my darling?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's a pleasure. But can I just look in the mirror?
Yes, you can.
That's so sweet.
Some weeks fixation. It's not gonna fly away.
I know, I put some pins.
Is this stitched or glued?
Yeah, no, it's stuck there with nails.
So is the dress, I hope, this time. Does this fly away anytime?
No.
Okay. Christine, we are very lucky to have you in Paris. Paris is not... No, it's true. It's not the city where you're born. You come from New York.
Not really,
Not
actually.
really?
I was born in British Guyana.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very small country in South America, but I grew up in New York.
Okay. Well, you've been a little boy, and you've been into transition, and you've been playing off your charms all around the world.
Well, I tried my best. But listen, okay, the thing, yes, I was a little boy, but now I'm a great dame. It took some, some thought. I think it took a little bit of imagination.
Well, you don't need more imagination. You are a natural beauty, so it was very easy to become who you are today.
Oh, that's sweet.
You've been meeting a lot of important artists also that felt connected to you and use you as a muse and inspiration.
Yeah, this is true. I remember my first meeting with Stephen Meisel. I think I was 17.
That's amazing.
He asked to photograph me. Long story.
Make it short, please.
He asked to photograph me, and I was photographed with Naomi Campbell.
Wow.
And I was very honored. I've been around.
Yeah. But those people, they really took you on your way and to help you to be the one that you are today. You became this very big aura girl,
Well, because when I came out in the 80s, in New York in the early 80s, people were a little bit more exuberant, and there was a lot more money, and
it was happening.
It was happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel that not only because I'm inspired by the past, by what I lived through. There's friends of mine that passed away that's fought for these things, for the rights that we have now. Even we had to earn them at that time. And we had to be fucking fierce. I mean, really. Just look at what
coming the world past you. 54.
I mean, I had some friends of mine, even me, had to beg, borrow, and steal to have an image.
Yeah.
And it was so important to us that I think, for myself, I believe that superficiality is an art, and in order to be superficial, you have to make the way to get to the point where you're going to just be stunning always. I mean, I was going out every single night looking fabulous every single night. Today I don't do that as much, but
she says.
But I mean, it's sweetheart. When you're gonna hang out at the area club and at Sound Factory, at Paradise Garage, and you're in the company of Grace Jones and that fabulous lady called Mara, and Iman before she was Iman Boy, and Mick Jagger and Bianca Jagger and all these people, you have to make an effort when you're just a little black kid that's in high school. So you have to do things that I'm willing to talk about that, but give it a minute.
No, I absolutely understand you. But there was this kind of social pressure, of course. You had to be fabulous, and then you moved. You arrived in Paris.
I think I arrived in Paris for the first time in 1990 or something like this. And already Paris Match had talked about me, and you know, they were waiting.
Miss Mingo, Miss Mingo.
Miss Mingo, Miss Mingo, Miss Mingo. And so I got here in kind of grand pomp. It took some difficulties, but I arrived, and immediately I had Mr. Mugler, who was very nice, and Mr. Pearl, Mr. Saint Laurent, Mr. Lacroix. So I did get in
like crème de la crème.
like I got in really quickly. Okay. Claude Montana.
All the best.
So I got in very quickly.
Okay. And how does Christine Mingo survive today to bring all this fabulousness also still going on?
Yeah.
Because you still inspire a very young artist, like you've been working with your friend David on this amazing little
Well,
videos.
you know, I think I have no choice, you know, it's like I have to just give back, you know.
Yeah.
This is just, you know, human nature. I just feel the way to continue is to just, you know, continue to keep an open mind, give back. I try to support my friends. The lady in waiting. You know, you have to employ a queen without a lady, a queen, you know. A queen without a lady in waiting doesn't exist.
Okay.
Get me a glass. No, I married well, also.
Okay.
That's, you know what to say. That's difficult for most transsexuals, marrying well.
But you're also into the provocation, because you are playing with the very high glamorous image, and you arrive in the parties, it's like 1 o'clock, and you're like wearing couture.
But it's an old trick.
On.
No, but it's an old trick.
Is it?
I mean, you should ask Grace Jones how it's done. She arrives 5 hours late, honey, if she arrives.
But then we see you at 10 o'clock of the morning, like half naked on the road, still walking as a big goddess and attracting all the attention.
But most black, there's a thing about black people that, you know, especially
they don't cry.
That's true. But sometimes. Sometimes. No, I mean, there's a thing about black people that I've kind of, especially ones that are very well educated, you know, they have a certain way of behaving with their pride, because in the middle of like a society that's not theirs, they've got to be above everybody else. And so black girls, you know, especially the black models, if you notice, they always have their nose in the air. Always. It's always something like.
So those people are really like supporting you in this, and you've been like still working on like your typical project that you really like,
I mean, my typical project is to go down in history.
Yeah.
I want to be in history books. I want to be in museums. I want to I'm never going to have children, so I have to leave something behind for my nieces, for my nephews, and.
But it's amazing because you've been touching like very high level, also very low for inspiration. That's you know, like going like this.
I like
such a research about yourself. That's also like a proper work.
I like the top, the middle, and the bottom.
Yeah.
But like. The real top, the real middle, the real bottom.
Where do you see you for the coming days and coming years? Which level do you want to reach now?
You know, let's try to get to, you know, grand old age, and that's what I'm working on.
Because the video that you've been working with your friend David, like on which level do you see it? Because it's a very shocking-ish video.
This video is quite shocking because it's like the anti-glamour, which is still glamour anyway.
Yeah. Because
it's kind of the way when I saw these images for the first time, and I didn't even talk with David about it. I think I directed him more than he directed me, but anyway, it worked out. I remember the first time my niece saw this video, she went crazy.
Of course.
She insulted, she sent a text to my friend David saying, the motherfucker that did this to my aunt, I'm gonna kill him. So I had to call her back and said, but darling, it's only an act, it's a, I'm ready, I'm ready today to defend the fact that you can do whatever the fuck you want. I want to act, I want to explore cinema, I want to be more and more and more of a chameleon. And if I have to pass by things that people find unattractive, I'm ready to do that.
Yeah, bad publicity is good publicity.
Exactly.
We know how it works.
We love the press.
Exactly.
So,
for the future, is there like something that you really have in mind that you want to explore?
Well, I want to get to 102.
Which is
it's very ambitious. It's very ambitious right now.
So Christine, I'm glad to feel that you're gonna reach 102 for sure. But is there like any artistic project or things that you have in mind?
Well, my darling, to quote my friend Lady Bunny, I just want to suck more dicks.
Excellent. I'm sure this will bring you like a lot of
but yeah, it's gonna give us, it gives energy.
Juice, yes.
And sperm on the face, and it keeps your skin.
So that's your secret.
I didn't say that.
Thank you so much, Christine, for being part of the show.
Thank you. It's a big pleasure.
And thank you, Marina, for being in the beauty around Christine. The feathers, the wig, everything goes away.
Oh my darling, those cock feathers, I'm gonna steal them off of you.
That might be my gift.
So gorgeous.
Thank you for watching.
Hi everybody, bye.
Thank you for watching Open the Gate, and I see you next week at 9 o'clock every Friday at Souvenirs from Earth.
Okay, someone I didn't say thank you to.
Please do.
Jean-Philippe Tourini, Baptiste Magis, Bastien Delmeda, all those people from Club Sandwich.
Perfect. We kiss you all. Bye, friends. Bye-bye.